everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Isela Jane. For those of you who don't know, for those who do know who I am, welcome back. I'm very happy to be back and to see you guys here. Yeah, it's been a pretty eventful month. A few things that I've been dealing with personally, but I'm back and I'm planning to upload videos on a more regular basis now. So this video is actually a little bit it's weight loss related, but at the same time it's not. I'm gonna tackle something that people don't really like to talk about, and it's mental health issues. Specifically, I'm gonna focus a little bit on food addiction. People don't like to, for some reason, they don't like to credit food as a kind of addiction, but unfortunately it is. It's a very, very real addiction that can affect your life. I know it certainly affected mine, and it's something that no matter what kind of weight loss regimen you're going to go through, whether it's surgery or diet and exercise or keto or anything like that, it's something that you must tackle first. Why, you may ask? Because if you do not handle the underlying causes of your food addiction or whatever it triggers you, any kind of addiction, if you don't handle the underlying causes, it's not going to work. Any kind of weight loss will not stick. You need to basically grab the bull by the horns and make sure that you take care of yourself mentally, because, like, for example, I got the gastric bypass, right? That rerouted my anatomy in my stomach, but you can't get a gastric bypass here, which is why for a lot of people it can fail, and it will fail because they never handle these issues. So what is food addiction? Food addiction basically means that you find food, any kind of food, as a source of comfort, as a source of release, as a source, as something to turn to when you are in the dumps or stressed out. I'm gonna give you an example. When I was 8 years old, my father passed away. I was already I would consider myself kind of a food addict since then. Whenever I found myself getting stressed out, I would inadvertently turn to food, any kind of food, because once something becomes an addiction, anytime you ingest it or do it, you get this release of hormones in your head, like dopamine, which is the pleasure hormone. It will like tell your body you will get the habit, because every time you feel a certain way, you will go and basically use it as comfort. I used food as comfort, and I didn't really realize it until I was maybe I think I want to say in my 20s, my early 20s, when I used to work at a job in a call center, and one of my very good friends, Chata, you know who you are, she actually called me out on it, and she told me something. I'm not gonna say it verbatim because I don't exactly remember, but I remember she told me, "Oh, I can tell you're stressed out," and I was thinking, like, okay, why? And she told me, because when you're stressed out, when you're extremely stressed out, you buy a lot of food and you're munching on that food constantly. And you know what? I guess I was doing it absent-mindedly because I didn't realize I was doing that. And when she told me that, something in my head just clicked. And she didn't tell me in a condescending way. She didn't tell me in a mean way. She told me in a very caring and, I want to say, nurturing way. So why is this important? Because, like I said, any kind of addiction will not let you achieve your goals. Maybe you'll achieve them, but they will not be maintained. And so why am I bringing this up? Because I was a person who, I always sought validation, outside validation from people. I always wanted to be liked. I always wanted to be. If you are a person who is always seeking outside validation, if you're somebody who is always trying to impress others to fit in, I had to learn the hard way that if you're someone like that, you're never gonna find that validation you're looking for. And I know it's a hard truth for some people to get, and I mean, I can totally understand. It took me, I mean, I'm in my late 20s now, so it took me 28 years to 30 years to learn that. So What is it that you need to do? Whether it's any change in your life, whether it's a change in addiction, a change in weight, a lifestyle, job, whatever it is, you have to find that self-love and self-validation. You will never, ever find that love outside, whether it's from a parent, a significant other, siblings, kids. You're never gonna get that validation that you're seeking. You need to first focus on yourself. Learn to love yourself. Any changes you make in life have to be headed that way. Like, look at me. I lost 200 and I want to say like 15 pounds now. So when I was almost 350 pounds, I had people, telling me you need to lose weight because it's bad for your health, or you don't know how much prettier you would look if you lost weight. And you know what? I believed them. I thought that because I was a certain weight, I didn't think I was pretty. Even though I had other people telling me, oh, you are so beautiful, or whatever. Your mind, as a survival technique, tends to focus on the negatives more than the positives. It's just natural human survival instincts. So when I lost the weight, these were those same people that were telling me you should lose the weight, you should do this, you should do that. Guess what? Now they weren't talking about my weight. They were talking about other things. And other people were telling me things that those same people had said about me. Even though I tried so hard to please these people, nothing was ever good enough. So what I learned very quickly, and it hit me then, is that whatever anybody else thinks is not your business. Whatever they think of you is a reflection of themselves. People can deny this all they want. It's the facts. If they don't feel good about themselves, they will make sure you don't feel good about yourself. If they feel ugly, they will make sure you feel ugly. If they're not good enough in their mind, they will make you feel like you're not good enough. So, what is it that you need to do? What is it that you need to do? Sorry to say it like this, but fuck what everybody else thinks. Who cares? Learn to love yourself. How do you do this? How did I do this? Every day in the mirror, I started to stare at myself, and instead of nitpicking at the things that were imperfect, like my sagging skin, because yes, I have plenty of it since I lost weight. Instead of nitpicking at those things, I started to focus on the things I do love about myself. Let me give you an example. My eyes. My eyes are small, but they're very expressive. And I would tell myself, your eyes are so beautiful, Isela. Or you would tell, I love my skin complexion, my skin color. My lips are beautiful. I would tell myself, I know I'm smart. I know I'm worthy. Once your self-confidence starts going up, the people around you see that. And those negative people, the ones who were trying to tell you to do things to help you, I say help because it's not help. They don't care about you. These people were trying to find ways to bring down that confidence, because it's sad to say, when other people, especially other women, see women with their confidence level high and with their self-love and self-esteem high, it intimidates them. It does, because they haven't gotten to that point. And instead of feeling sorry for yourself because of what they're thinking about you, in reality, it's kind of, you should feel sorry for them. I'm not saying like put them down, but it goes to show you where their state of mind is. And if you learn to love yourself, it makes this shield around you that you stop caring what other people think. You do. And it's such a wonderful feeling once you get to that point. Once you get to that point of loving yourself, it's so validating. If you watched my last video, you saw a few of the, my troubles in my past and how it led to my mental health deteriorating. And so what I started doing as well is I started going to therapy. Therapy was very beneficial for me, because any kind of changes in your life or whatever, it's always good to express yourself to a third party who is unbiased, because no matter if you're a friend or a family member, unfortunately they're gonna have that element of judgment, and it's not their fault. It's normal human nature. So when I started going to therapy and I started verbalizing a lot of things that I had never verbalized before, things that I had gone through on my own, it felt so good. It felt like literally a weight off of my shoulders was lifted. So I'm sorry if this video is redundant, but I'm trying to basically tell people that screw everybody else. Screw what other people think. No matter what you do in your life, make sure you're doing it for yourself and your own happiness. Make sure you're not doing it to seek the approval of others, because if that is the reason why you're doing it, whether it's weight loss, whether it's dropping any kind of addiction, whether it's a change in your career, change of your life, if you're not sure about it, if you deep down after reflecting do not feel that comfort, you're not gonna find it anywhere else. You're always gonna have that sense of doubt. And once you learn to let go of that sense of doubt, it's such a rewarding feeling. Trust me. It's not gonna be fast. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take a lot of work, a lot of tears, because like I said, if you have any suppressed emotions, it's okay to let them out. Let them out. That's part of the healing process. We're humans, you know? There are gonna be things that hurt us, and unfortunately you can't control that. You can't stop that. But what you can do is determine how they will affect you. Learn from everything. Learn from those negative people. If those people are so negative to your life, they're toxic, cut them out. Those people are like a cancer that must be removed, because cancer, what it does is these cells, those cancer cells, replace normal working cells, and so they basically impair body organ function, stuff like that. Consider those people like those cancerous cells. If you take that cancer away, then you let your healthy cells, your healthy thoughts, your healthy love, self-affirmations, meditations, manifestations, whatever, you let those things take that place, and warmth and love grows within you. So this is it for now as far as this video. If you've made it this far, I thank you, because it's hard for me, like I said, to put myself out there, but I try to do it because I wish someone was there to kind of snap some sense into me. And so if I can do that for someone else and make them reflect and see things in a different point of view, I did my job. Next time I'm gonna talk about my pregnancy journey throughout my weight loss. I mean, because I got pregnant 9 months after my weight loss surgery, and I just wanted to speak on it a little bit more in detail. I did make a quick TikTok video out of it, but I will actually make a full-blown video on it in about a week or two. If not, my name is Isela Jane. Thank you for sticking this far. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my Instagram, my TikTok, and my YouTube channel. My name is Isela Jane. It's the same everywhere, and Twitter as well. Let me know if you have any questions. Drop a comment or send me a message if you don't want to put it out there. I will keep it anonymous, and I will try to answer it as best as I can. Okay? Thank you guys so much. Take care. Love you.